Hi everyone, David here again. Sorry for the late posting on the video. I'll explain why later in the video. This week started off pretty gray and overcast like the past couple of weeks have been, and I think it's just going to get worse as winter approaches. This week I started out wanting some boba tea and wanting some sushi, so I ventured out on the town, stopped by this little game shop, just a bunch of vending machines, before I finally found an actual boba place. The boba was pretty good, but somebody warned me ahead of time that the tea is very different. It's very, very sweet. And so whenever I was drinking this, I drank about a quarter of it, and that's all I could stand. But I did find a sushi place thereafter, and the sushi was really, really good. I got some octopus, and then I also got a couple of other rolls too. And both were awesome. I'd definitely go back to that same place. I decided to take a drive later on that day just to kind of get a lay of the land a little bit more. And some of the scenery is really, really nice around here. I enjoyed the drive. I was also able to record one of my favorite jingles that comes on the radio. No idea what they're saying, but I just like that jingle for some reason. I started to make my way back to the apartment building, and in the lobby there is a spot where people moving out can dump what they don't want. So I took a look over there and I found a big score on a cutting board and a cooling rack and a bunch of other stuff, which is always kind of nice. I also found this bar stool, which I ended up putting in the corner of my room just to throw things on at the end of the day. And it just happened to match the decor that I already have. Also this week I finished my zebra puzzle that had been eluding me for so long. Took just less than a month to finally put it all together, but I finally got it and I'm looking forward to starting another one. I also got a new couch this week, which the other one was falling apart. You could sit in it and sink almost to the floor, so it brought me a brand new one, which has been nice. Later in the week, I decided to drive with a friend of mine to go find a Korean barbecue place, and we thought that'd be a pretty fun thing to do. And on the way, we found a Korean shopping market, and it's a little different than the street markets and the vendor markets. This is an actual Korean grocery store, and so they have a whole bunch of cool, neat, different types of local Korean foods and ingredients for different meals. So we were really happy to find that because we were told they didn't have anything like that around here, and it's actually really not too far at all from where we live. So we spent a good probably 30 to 40 minutes in there just staring at everything. We have a plan to go up there within the next week and get a shopping cart's worth full of groceries and taking it back with us. But this time we just took a look around to see what they had. They had a bunch of good stuff there. I found this plate of octopus, which is about $10 US, and in the US, it'd probably be like $50 worth of octopus. But they had a good seafood market. Everything looked really fresh. We're not too far from the ocean, so you can kind of trust what they have around here. They also had these gigantic pears, the Asian pears, which I bought one of those. I haven't tried it yet, but keep meaning to. And they have most of the foods that you would think they would have. The produce is all pretty good. Some stuff is a little bit cheaper than it would be in the US. Some stuff is much more than it would be in the US. Just for this one apple, it's about $3. But most of it looked pretty good, so I can't wait to go back there and pick up a whole bunch more stuff. Finally made it to the Korean barbecue place after the grocery store, and it was a pretty cool Korean barbecue place. I'd never been to one before. They just put a big pot of hot coals in the middle of the table, and you're able to go pick out whatever meat you want, whatever vegetables you want, and you just throw it on the grill in front of you while this big nozzle comes down and sucks all the smoke away for you. It was a pretty cool experience. I definitely want to go back there and do it again sometime. I think the next time we go, we might get a bigger party of people together, because it's always fun when you have a whole bunch of people around doing it. But it was a good experience. I really enjoyed it. Being the first time I've ever done it, I definitely wanted to do it again, or recommend it to anybody else that's looking to try it. So that was a good wrap up to the week, and I was ready to start the long weekend because it's a 4-day holiday weekend here for us. So I had some big plans, and then this happened. So Friday I started feeling a little bit rough. So I went to the clinic they have here, and I sat there for quite a while, and just as I was sitting, just started feeling worse and worse and worse. I finally got in to see the doctor, and the doctor told me that they were going to test me for COVID and test me for the flu. And right then and there, they told me that I didn't have COVID. They said I need to wait for the results to see if you had the flu, and sent me home and told me I could check later online. And sure enough, that's what I had, the flu. So for the past couple of days, I've been down, laying in bed, easily one of the top 5 worst instances of illness that I have had. It's been very rough, but I did get this cool bracelet out of it. But yeah, it's been a rough week past that. So I had a whole bunch of plans of going to Seoul this weekend, and the bandmates and I were going to play in another town not too far over, but obviously that all got thwarted. So hopefully next week I'll have some more content to put in here that'll be a little bit better. So thanks everybody for watching.